Hello, my MGTOW brothers. It is Slim MGTOW checking in with another video, and today's topic of the day is why you shouldn't approach women, or why you need to stop approaching women. So the first reason why you need to stop approaching women in today's society is most men aren't strong enough to handle rejection. And what do I mean by this? So as young boys or adolescents, we are taught that our mothers give us this false sense that we can do no wrong, and when we get rejected by a woman who we project our mother's likeness onto, it deeply hurts us, and this ends up leaving a sour taste in our mouth for women. The second reason is you're giving women validation that they already have. So with these fuck apps, like I said, Tinder, OkCupid, Plenty of Fish, women have all the attention that they could ever desire. So you walking up to them and telling them how gorgeous or how beautiful you think they are is doing essentially nothing. She gets that on a regular basis, actually constantly, just by opening up her phone. The third reason is women do not want to be approached. Unless you are the prototypical Chad or Tyrone, are just conventionally good looking, women do not want to be approached by men that they deem inferior. And most men are not attractive according to women's standards, which a study by OkCupid has done. So women only find about 20% of men attractive. So when you approach them and you don't fit into that 20%, you can fall victim to the Me Too movement. You can be labeled as creepy, a sex offender, or they can say you're sexually harassing them just by simply walking up to them, introducing yourself, and trying to get their number. The fourth reason is most women are time wasters and flaky. So that means even if you do get the number, which most likely it won't be her real number, you know what I'm saying, if she's not attracted to you, because there's nothing you could do about your physical level of attraction. There's nothing you can say that will make her more physically attracted to you. But a woman knows within about 5 seconds if she will fuck you or not. So if you do get the number, it gives you a false sense of happiness because now you believe that you have a chance with this woman, but in actuality she probably only did it to spare your feelings because she didn't want to have confrontation. Women do not like confrontation, and they will do anything to get themselves out of a tight squeeze. And so when you hit this woman up after getting her number, you think, yeah, she's gonna respond, and you know what I'm saying, you might get a date or something. But in most cases, she won't respond, and this could leave you with a sense of I don't know, of deep regret or deep depression, because then it makes you feel like you weren't good enough. Like she got you to the point where you thought you had a chance, but in reality there was no chance at all, because she has about 100 to 200 men that she's entertaining at the same time. And the fifth reason is chasing / approaching takes away from the time you could be spending on your purpose. Like I say in every video, men need to find a purpose. You need to find something that you're good at, or that you want to get good at, so that you can have a legacy. Your legacy should not be dependent on this trophy wife that everyone is looking for. First off, the trophy wife is not worth keeping, and she'll eventually end up cheating on you anyway because of a hypergamy. So chasing and approaching women essentially hurts you in the long run, because you will have nothing to your name, and having nothing to your name is worse than, you know what I'm saying, not receiving a woman's attention. I know that we are biologically driven to procreate with the opposite sex, but at some point you need to use your big head, not your little head, and think about things that actually matter. So, if you still want to mess with women, I would recommend using these fuck apps. Unless, you're unfortunate in the looks department. So I would tell y'all to focus on your grind. And I'm not guaranteeing women will come, because that's what PUA and dating coaches say. Just focus on your grind and women will come. That's a lie. But they're more likely to come when they notice your success. But what I would say is, do not get in a long-term or committed relationship, because these hoes will take your resources. Do not do that. But I would recommend pumping and dumping these women once you do obtain a certain level of wealth and status in society. So those are all the reasons why you should stop approaching women in public and just in general. So I have a little update about the channel. So I will be dropping a story time about my first and last date I ever went on, and that will be coming out in 2 days from now. And without further ado, thank you for listening. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share with others. I'm trying to get as many men off the plantation as possible. It's your boy Slim MGTOW. Peace.